Hello, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well in their whatever week we're in on this COVID-19 lock-in. I wanted to go through this week's assignments so you have an idea what to look for and what the expectations are. One of the things that I did notice as we're going through this is to make sure you understand that all quizzes and things are open note. Uh, Use your notes. You should be getting high scores on these things. The problem is I do these video notes and it's quite clear, given the number of views I've had, that you guys aren't watching these things. Don't think you can just open it up and understand. This stuff's all new to you. You should probably have somebody talk it through you. Listen to those notes as they're opened. Make a few notations. This is a note-taking session. Take the notes. Use the notes when you do the Edulastic or the Google Forms assignment. So this week, most of them are on Edulastic. So this week we're looking at transcription. So we're taking DNA, making RNA. So that's our first steps of making protein, is making the RNA. So watch the notes on that. Again, on Google Classroom, there will be a copy of the notes that I'm going through, so you can look at that. I will also put a copy of my sketch notes as well. So whichever ones work best for you, look at those when you're taking your notes or um, doing the quiz. Then go to the Edulastic quiz. I think this link will take you there. If not, just click on Edulastic and look for the DNA versus RNA quiz there. There's some additional video resources, a reading as well. Day 2, again, we got translation notes this time. So we're going to the next step, taking RNA and making the actual protein. I'll go through that. This one here is a little interactive lesson, short interactive lesson to show you how things are transcribed, how DNA is transcribed to RNA, and that is made into protein. So it kind of gives you a video link of how to do it. And you can get a little practice in the codes and how things get put in there. So it's a very good practice to kind of learn a little bit about the process going on here. And then finally, you do need to take this, again, an Edulastic quiz on the note-taking thing. So make sure you have your notes open and use your notes. And I have put in a few other things here as well. There's a nice little video here about translating messenger RNA with a codon chart to help you out as well. All right, day 3 and 4. We're doing a digital breakout room. So basically using the skills of transcription and translation, you're going to have to come up with the codes to break out of the breakout room. There's a number of things you have to pull off on Google Classroom, namely the Google Slides here. Helps to have some scrap paper. There's also an answer sheet there. You probably wouldn't want to print that off. It'll be a lot easier if you do. Watch the video instructions. I did this assignment. I know where you're going to have problems, and I try to talk you through it. There is some an Edulastic quiz in which you can put those your codes in first to see if you did it right there. So you may want to make sure you're right. If you are right, I would then go to the digital escape room form. And that's the actual piece I will be grading on this assignment, is the digital escape room form. But you can't get through the first all 5 locks if you can't get through the first lock. So you might want to check on your Google on the Edulastic. And if you need me to open that Edulastic quiz up to you several times, you just need to email me and say, hey, open it up. I might look and see what you got wrong, give you a few pointers, and then open it up for you. All right, once you're done, our last and summative assignment is basically a short version of the digital breakout room. This one probably won't take you too long. Watch the video instructions. On Tuesday, I'm going to email you a DNA fragment. I would copy and paste that in this decoding DNA, which is on Google Classroom. So everyone will have their own copy. On number 3, it asks for the DNA template. Just copy that fragment I gave you right into that and paste it, and then follow the video instructions, do it, and then you'll basically, when you get done decoding it, it'll ask you to do some sort of action. Videotape yourself doing whatever action it asks you to do, and upload that on Google Classroom. And on that worksheet for Google Class up here, Decoding DNA, there'll be some instructions if you don't know how to upload on to Google Classroom. And if it's still a problem, you can always email me your video, and that should be it. Your video will probably be something like 10 seconds. It will not be long. All right, so that is this week. Next week is mutations in cancer. Again, if you have any questions, make sure you email me. Get help as you need it.